Starlost has new merch. Head over to starlostdnd.com to get it. You can get cool shirts, cute stickers, a mug for liquids of varying varieties. Don't make it weird. A cool poster like the map. Look at the map. Isn't that cool? Get the map. You can also join our Ko-fi where you can get things like early episodes, your name in the credits, access to our notes, the ability to make an NPC that will appear in Starlost.
The Gunch.
And access to secret channels in our Discord. That's right, we have a Discord. Go to the link in the description below. But not only that, we've partnered with Dice Goblin to offer you all an amazing deal, like 10% off anything at their store. Use code STARLOST at dicegoblin.co.uk. Feed your dice addiction so that Dice Goblin knows you like us a whole lot and they should like us too. Dice Goblin x Starlost OTP forever. They also have a new Kickstarter starting off in July with a whole new line of dice. But right now, you can get everything from session 0 for 10% off at their store. Links in description. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Bye. And one more thing, we actually had to split this session into 2 parts. So, if you've missed the first one, make sure to go back an episode and watch it. But, without further ado, enjoy this episode of Starlost Seas.
Meanwhile, back in Fort Dawn.
Hey, that's me.
That's you!
That's
Ardwin
me.
has seen you off. You were loading up into the carriage with Matthias.
Mm-hmm.
It's an open topped one, so you can like cover it if you want, but it's drop down. It's a convertible. Ardwin is sitting there checking some of the bags on the side to make sure they're all full. And a couple of the guards on horses around are getting all set up. Matthias is sharpening his axe.
Doc kind of like leans over and talks to Ardwin and just goes, "If Delilah wakes up, tell her that we're glad she's okay."
I imagine she'll probably say something like, "Of course, I'd be okay."
Yeah, that sounds about right, but at the end of the day, it makes me feel better knowing that I said it.
Whatever makes you happy.
All right, thanks, bud.
She like steps back, kind of puts her hands on her hips. So, you all set to go, Matthias? He's like, "Oh, da." Like, all right. Don't do anything stupid, okay? You are one who got crushed by rocks earlier. Okay, I deserve that. Fair. Go crazy, I guess. Like, waves you off, and Matthias gives the word, and your carriage starts off out of Fort Dawn. If we leave now, make it to Frontier afternoon tomorrow.
That's pretty good time.
Yes, you know.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
City.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the boat was already halfway there.
Yes, that makes sense. It will probably beat us there by half of the day.
Well,
It's all right. Your Admiral Lord Drenus can be friendly friend.
yeah, they did seem to get along fairly well. I mean,
He's a good man.
yeah.
Big, strong adventurer type. I look up to him when I was younger growing up.
Which one of you would win in a fight?
What is that supposed to mean? I would win in fight. I am king of you.
Doc just kind of has that moment of like, yeah, he kicked my ass when I
Yeah,
fought
he
him.
would probably kick my ass.
Okay.
I can hit really hard, but he's really hard to hit.
He's so fast.
He's very fast. He doesn't look it. He's older, he's bigger, he's sort of cowman.
Yeah.
You think Furbolg would be big, strong, beefy, and then he punch you 4 times in 6 seconds.
It's insane. I've only seen Lotus move that fast, and that was with haste.
He's dangerous.
Very.
Well, family, new child coming to family. Maybe new child will be there when we get there. Was child there when you were there?
No, but she did say she was close. That's a
And it's been like
possibility.
week and a half.
It could be.
We good. I as king could christen new baby. Would be good time.
You could. Yeah, that would actually be probably really great for you.
I mean, of course, obviously, the other things we have to do. I probably can't get on ship with you. I can probably just take you to ship and then we'll have to come back.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. You are a king.
Yes, going to Estelgron would be really, really cool, though.
It would be.
Really, really cool.
I have no idea what it means. I've only heard the name and the fact that Mara was there at one point.
City of the Star Elves, spoken of in legend. Supposed to be one of oldest cities in the world.
Isn't that kind of what kicked all this off? Or at least you and Twink meeting.
Oh yes, Star Elves very respected. They look out into stars, predict future, learn of past. Very powerful magicians and mages. They don't get involved in problems unless very important. So when they summon everyone for a council in Shadestep, we all answer, mostly out of intrigue. Also, chance of making Star Elves political ally. Very good.
But, the Star Elves didn't have anything to do. They didn't even know the Starlost existed yet.
Not surprising. It's very, very sneaky.
Right, but if that wasn't it, then they were talking about...
Oh, they were talking about Tiamat. Were you not told about Tiamat? Tiamat was summoned, is a whole avatar of chaotic evil dragon goddess. Flew off to east, somewhere in Dragonlost.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I only got the part that they kind of talked about Tiamat, but then a lot of the stories I've been told have just been the Starlost, and not like, you know, the whole physical embodiment of evil.
Oh yes, no, so yes, physical embodiment of evil is real. Her name is Tiamat, she has 5 heads, big dragon.
Yeah, I've read about her in books. I just didn't know that she was like actually still kicking around.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, so
nobody's...
Fagin and his group summoned Tiamat for some
Right.
bullshit, I don't know.
And he's your cousin.
Yeah, he's my cousin. Fagin is cousin.
Okay, but
Fagin is alright. Fagin's boss was atomized at my coronation. I wonder if wonder what he's doing. When he thinks about it.
Doc just has that moment of Fagin's boss was evil. Was evil.
Several bosses are evil.
No, but like change the world forever, kind like the reason everything's going down evil.
Yes, I know. I'm not saying I don't think he is weeping for Martin. I'm just wondering, did he take Martin's job now? Is he helping?
Maybe the Empire could be a better place.
Stonekeeper is ally now.
Maybe.
Martin declared war and then was disintegrated on my doorstep. I thought anything could have happened.
That's a good point.
I should really look into this, actually.
Yeah,
maybe I should be doing that instead of being here. Cart kind of like rocks along.
But Doc goes,
worry about it later.
I was gonna say, but we could fight something.
That's true, we could fight something. Let's worry about this.
Listen, when we first got here, like a bunch of was that here? Yeah. When we first got here, like a bunch of bandits tried to take us, and that was just dumb on their part, in all honesty.
I mean, they did not know you were dangerous adventurers.
That's a good point. They should have learned after the first 6 seconds.
I mean, people can only react so quickly, and Lotus is in your group, and I've seen.
That's a fair point. But imagine if they tried to mug the king, and then you just, you know...
Would be kind of funny. I mean, I should not come out here hoping that my people try to attack me so that I can kill them. Bit of bad psychological place to be in, but it would be really cool. All the guards are just kind of like nervous.
Yeah, that's right. We have like a circle. I forgot. Doug just kind of has that moment to where he's just like, So, I mean, hey, you got the crown back, and Maddie seems to be doing well. And you know, I never asked you. You don't have a queen.
I have queen. I am married. Some would say was married.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. She passed. Matty was young. A lot like my mother passed when she was in childbirth. Same for Matty.
He seems to really like you, though. He seems a lot like you, actually.
Except he get accent from Delilah.
Yeah.
She is mean, obviously, but she's a good person. She helped raise me. She helped me raise Matty. Ardlin is also there. Not so good with kids.
Not so good with adults either. She doesn't like talking.
She likes stabbing things.
She does.
She also like having nice home life with Delilah. So that those are two things that she does. She has nice home life, or she goes stabbing things.
Right.
Delilah like being all-powerful archmage who everybody looks up to and fears, but also likes going home to wife. So that's what they do. Except I don't think she goes to home to wife. I think she's always home with wife. Truth be told, Delilah's existence is one of strangeness.
Yeah.
But they're happy, so whatever.
I mean, hey, everybody's got their Yeah, no, I really can't think of a word for those two.
Strange.
So, like, are we just not doing anything about the physical embodiment of evil being in Dragonlost?
I mean, Yubo, I don't know what you want me to do.
That's a good point, but I figured that would be like you know, I understand.
Dragonlost and Yubo and Twintania all agreed to be allies, and we were going to plan things, and then there was coup here, and apparently there was coup in Dragonlost, and then you go to Underdark. So, no, not right now. Maybe in future. Or maybe she come to us, in which case, whole different problem.
Yeah. Do you think the Gunch could eat her?
I think the Gunch could eat God.
Which one?
All of them.
Oh.
But yes, I mean, realistically, right now would be if Tiamat showed up right now. King is not in castle. Archmage is unconscious. Would be a very bad time. Really should have considered that before I understand now why Delilah keep me in castle to do official things. More I think about it as we go, the more it do make sense.
But she'll probably be awake by the time we're in Aifentir, and then, you know, she'll just come and get you.
Oh god, she's going to come get me. She's going to come fetch me when she wakes up if I'm not back. I did not think this through, friend Doc.
You think I'm a
Suddenly,
friend?
you hear the sound of wings flapping above.
Yeah, another dragon!
Screech!
Please, you are better than Delilah.
A screech in the distance.
Please, you're better
You
than
see a forest of mushrooms ahead of you.
Doc kind of has a moment. He kind of looks around the
dragon this session.
He kind of looks around the cart just to see if there's a drink or anything. I didn't think so. Doc just kind of has his moment of. Yeah, no, I really have no good excuse
I have
here.
made bad. I will lay in it. I understand.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. This is my responsibility.
But
her accent's so angry when she yell at you. It sounds so mean.
It does, and she's always angry at us.
Meanwhile, in Estelna. Hush, Lotus. What have you decided you want to go wandering around looking for or doing? You guys have maybe like looking at the sky above you. It definitely is darker here than it is in Ubula, where Doc is now. But you got like 45 minutes, maybe an hour to wander around before proper sunset.
Mm-hmm. Hush just wants to go for a walk for a little bit. If Lotus wants to come with. For a little bit, they're just walking. And after about, I want to say like 20 minutes, just walking and just kind of like decompressing. I'll be like, should I send to them again? Check in on them?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any noise, so
Mhm.
I should let them know what to watch out for. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sending to Dolus. And this time I go, you okay? You okay? You okay? You okay? You okay? I do that 5 times.
Okay.
And then the rest is like, watch out for aboliths, cloakers, dragons, mimics, mushroom people, squid face people, and more. Hush.
I'm sure that's
Lord.
all gonna come through clearly.
Yeah. Dolus, you get, as you're sitting there and Twink is still invisible riding his little thing. You guys have been dragon free for like 10 minutes maybe. You just get, you okay? You okay? You okay? You okay? You okay?
Oh, it actually comes through?
No, it comes through as you get a bunch of
Where are my
patchy.
hopes up?
I'm sorry. You get the, you okay? You okay? Cloakers, mush, peep, squid face, hush.
All right. Just kind of do like the like pause and then like the 2 blinks. Then I'll back mentally try and consider what to say. I look over at like the acid pooling, like that has pooled and probably has dried by now, about like 10,
For sure.
15
Just
feet
like
away.
the melted chunks of ground.
And then I will think back to the people who are still there on the material plane, who are probably worried sick about me and Twink. And I'll just a bunch of times, 25 exactly, just say safe.
Hush. Yeah, you just get, you're just safe. You managed to get like 3 or 4 safes.
Okay. I think they're safe. I hope that didn't make it weird. I hope that they weren't saying save, because that's way worse.
Save me! No!
Save! Oh, they're safe. They're good.
Well, I guess it'll depend on how he sounded then.
Sounded calm. I think
Then
they're
it's
probably.
safe.
Yeah, they're probably just.
He sounded calm, so he's probably saved the pool of acid from the dragon drying up next to him.
I think they're okay. He just like fiddles with his ring. You alright?
That's a loaded question.
I know it is. You think everything's gonna be okay?
I hope so.
Everything will be okay, for sure.
Is that? Oh, Alina. Is Alina with us?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm looking for a very tall spot where I can like stand and look off. Maybe a cliff, a hill, something like that.
Just
I mean, this is
forehead.
This is a city. Like, this is like, there aren't hills or stuff. You'd have to go to like the edge of the city to even see any like life. Like I described it, it's like you're walking on like a New York City street. Like there are buildings in every direction.
Okay, I view it.
How do I phrase this in a way you would know? You know, in Pokemon, you know, in Kalos, you know the city that's not Paris in the
Lemios.
middle.
Let me just say.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like a ringed city.
Okay, then never mind then. I thought we were walking like on grass and going to the city.
No, you are in the middle of the city.
Okay. And he's just walking. He's just.
Also, there's no chance there's grass here.
This place is dead.
It is literally the northern wastes.
Yep. I'm just afraid for them because the Underdark is just full of a lot of bad things. There's even aboleths there.
Hey, you fit in. That's might not have been a good joke. I'm sorry.
Just turn really
Don't look at me
slowly.
like that. Don't look at me like that. That's a very valid joke to make.
You're right. I'd be able to talk to him. Man, why couldn't I have gone to the Underdark?
Yeah, maybe it would be a cool place for you. I mean, it would be horrifying and dangerous, but maybe it'd be a fun time.
It'd be a place that I'm used to, at least, kind of, in a way.
Yeah. See,
Or-
and they said they're safe. Maybe they met a very interesting abomination named
There's people
Sea
there.
Tree.
Peachtree?
Sea Tree. I don't know. You have Petrie. They wouldn't meet Petrie down there unless Slods are from the Underdark. Are they? I don't think they are.
No, they're from Limbo.
Yeah. What? Never mind.
The Holders are down there, though.
Oh, no.
They're safe. Are we just waiting for the next thing to happen?
I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't exactly teleport us out of this city.
I just feel really useless right now.
We've been here for like an hour and a half, Hush.
And there's nothing we can do to help what's going on. Doc's on his way there in the Underdark, and I just feel like we should be doing something. There's nothing.
Can talk to people. We talked to our Lashna already. We can go talk to that Melly lady or Archibald or... As far as stuff we can physically do right now, yeah, sorry, but kinda useless. You and I can act as glorified messenger services with poor reception.
Today's been a lot.
The city's really pretty, though.
Alina, do you know of something that can make you smarter really fast?
Yeah, a lot of magical things can make you smarter really fast.
Read a book.
A magic book. I remember a lot, but I feel like there's more I can. It's just kind of like right there in front of me, but I feel like I can't hit it.
Maybe you can ask them for some kind of magical potion or item to help you. Maybe getting some rest would help. I know I sound like a broken record because they said it earlier, but we had a really crazy day and started really early with Martin giving you visions and dreams, and then we traveled and fought and things exploded, and you became a person again, and we did all of that in one day. So I get feeling restless, and I get feeling like you just want to wander around until something gets fixed. But we're in the most amazing city in the world. It's freezing cold. People we care a lot about are stuck in the Underdark. There's nothing we can do about it, and maybe it's just best if we take some time to rest.
This feels a little bit strange. I feel more nervous when things are calm and beautiful like this compared to if I was in an active fight.
That explains a lot about you, actually.
I'm so used to things being fast-paced that once they're slowed down, they're wrong feeling.
Well,
You guys have done a lot.
I hate to break it to both of you, little battle children. She like messes with both of your hair. This is normal. I mean, not this with your brother being stuck in the Underdark and with us all separated. But this calm. She like gestures at all the people just like walking around in the city and stuff, living your life and going about your day. This is normal. One day there aren't going to be Starloss, and there's not going to be an empire hunting you or people out for your throat. One day everything is going to be normal. In fact, I assume for a majority of your life, things are going to be this. So I get that you're stressed. Maybe take some time and enjoy it the most you can right now.
Do you think they have a candy shop?
Maybe, let's go see. Gestures for Hush to go. Then whenever he starts walking, she reaches her hand out for Lotus's.
Just gently takes her hand.
You guys walk until you make an investigation check for candy shop. No, you guys just wander around for a bit. You do eventually find it. It looks like a bakery outside. It's the first, like, kind of place you're looking for. Oh. Peek in. Woman there just, oh, yoo-hoo! Hello! Hello, what can I do for you?
Is she a star elf?
She seems to be, yeah.
Hmm.
She's an elf.
So I go to Lena's.
Oh, you are new! Hello!
Hello.
We don't get many new people. Hang one moment. Here. Puts little bundles up on top. Have sweet bread.
Sweet bread?
Is bread, but sweet. It's like a pastry. It's just bread, but sweet. Like it's like a sweet loaf.
I hate this.
That is funny to all of us except Crow.
I don't understand it.
It's okay. We'll explain later.
She's excited about it.
Lotus takes a slice and starts nibbling in it.
We have another friend
fucking
who
idiot.
is also new. He went to the hotel in place. Oh, you need here. And puts another loaf up. Do you want anything else?
Alina. The other star elf didn't mind that I talked in their head. Can you ask them?
Our little friend here is a telepath and a mute. Do you mind if he talks to you? Oh, sure.
Connects. The last person that we talked to in the candy shop, they really were scared about the fact that I could talk in their head, but are you not afraid?
Well, I'm an elf from Estelgron, so no. I understand how other people would be a little thrown aback, though.
Do you guys have butterscotch and other sweet things? Candy?
No, I don't have butterscotch. Most what I have is baked. I've got some rock candy.
Can have made candy rocks?
You never had rock candy?
I don't eat rocks.
It's up these long, just sticks of what are to you are just blue crystals.
I don't eat rocks.
You lick it. It is very sweet and very good.
What rocks grow? Where do these rocks grow?
Right,
I want to go
mostly
where
just
these
sort
rocks
of-
grow.
It's like melted sugar that you cool a certain way, and it just sort of makes the. I put in other things to make it fun colors.
So these aren't rocks, but they're amazing.
Can we get like 4 more of those and another loaf to go? I can pay. Alina's like, sure, and wraps up a little basket for you guys, sets it up. It's a really pretty little basket.
Are you sure you want to pay?
Yeah. She just puts the gold up on the counter. Who wants to carry the basket? She like holds it up.
Okay, right. Do you
Do you-
think they'll mind if I request a magic item when we get back?
I mean, she literally told you to request him if you wanted him, so I don't think so. Also, she said the quartermaster won't be available tonight, though.
Just put in the request when they're here.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Should we head back then? We've got candy. Sure, Archibald would like some if he can stomach it.
That was
Yes. Bye-bye! You guys leave. You make your way to the Tower of the Didact, your little apartment across from it. You walk in through this sort of revolving door. As soon as you're in, the woman who you met, the elf woman you met before, is just sort of reading, and she just, oh, perfect, and closes her book, and it just vanishes. And just, hello again.
Hi.
All right, let me get you all up to your rooms.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You said that we can request magic items, and things like that.
You can ask the quartermaster in the morning. I can introduce you to him.
Okay.
He comes into the tower just before sunup.
Okay. Do you think it would be far-fetched to ask for an item that can make you, like a thing that you can have on you that makes you smarter?
Here, an item that you wear to make you smarter is kind of our bread and butter.
I reach in my side and I pull out a bag that has like 1,200 gold in it. Is this gonna be enough?
You show him when actually don't show him when the time is right. Let him tell you a cost first. Don't flash this gold. I don't think he's a bad person by any means, but if you show him you have this much gold, he might just say the cost is this much gold. Since he knows you can pay it.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that'll be enough though? Maybe?
Probably. That was more gold than I expected you to have. Such a small age, young.
We did a lot of jobs.
Okay. Anyways, come along. She just leads you up some stairs. After a few stairs, you get to a hallway, and she's like, your other friend is this first door on the right. Young man, you can have the first on the left, and then you girls can decide between the right or the left up ahead.
It's up to you.
If it's okay, can we share a room?
If you'd like, I just made enough accommodations for each of you. There's only one bed in each room, though, and they're not terribly large.
That's okay.
Okay. I'll be here if you need anything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you wake up and you need me, there's a woman who'll be down in the lobby who you can talk to, who can send for me, or if you go in the morning, you can find me in the tower. I'll wait until around sunup and come get you if you haven't come to visit me already.
Mm-hmm. We can go see the guy in the morning.
Yes. For now, get some rest, and I'm just so happy to meet you.
Thank you for the help.
Of course. Of course. Hands off down the stairs. Seems almost like she wanted to say more, but decided that that's enough for the evening.
I like ask Alina before she goes in her room. So this is normal and okay?
To sleep?
This how calm it is here?
How calm it is here? Yeah. It's normal.
I know, to Lotus, I know that you and Dolus are used to sleeping in the same bed, so I thought we could share a room because he's not here
That would
right
be
now.
nice. Archibald mentioned he wanted to talk privately. I don't think it's a good idea for me to be the one to wake him up, though.
Why?
Probably scare him.
I'll wake him up. Goes over to the door, knocks a couple times, opens it slightly. Archibald? Hello? And then she leans back as a magic missile just into the wall on the other side. She's like, oh my god! Those are always supposed to hit. Sorry, it's a reflex. My bad. Like, it's the door the rest of the way.
Oh, I'm glad that I did, I didn't wake him up.
Would have been worse. Archibald, you wanted to
Yeah,
talk?
Come in.
Okay.
Sorry, all of you, but could I just talk to Lotus for a minute?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alina, who's like already halfway through the door, is like, oh, yeah. Steps aside and she looks at you and she's like, are you gonna... Good?
Mhm.
Pull up the sweet bread, and I walk over to Archibald. Or I just float it over to Archibald. Just
You just
Yeah.
floated over and at first he's like, what the... Oh,
tell it.
thank you. Shush.
Hush. You close.
Hush. Thank you.
It's sweet bread. If it's too sweet, let me know.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay, thank you.
I take out the sweetie, take the bag or the basket of sweets, and I walk out and just I'll be in the room.
Lena gives your hand a little squeeze before she lets go of it, Lotus. And she closes the door behind you, and it's just you and Archibald. He, like, clearly just got up out of bed. He's stretching, rubbed his eyes. He grabs, like, his shirt off the desk nearby and pulls it on. And I know that this is the second time I've done this in, like, 4 sessions. But can I ask everybody else to deafen?
Oh my god.
Always for Lotus. Dang it.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, always for the birds.
What if I don't want?
What if I don't want to disconnect?
Oh boy. Hi, Cryo.
Oh, hi. It's you and Archibald.
Oh, just kind of standing awkwardly at the door.
I don't blame you. Just so you know, I know it's not. I know it wasn't you. I'm sorry that I'm so jumpy. I can't stop.
I can't say it enough. Sorry we didn't get
Don't-
there sooner.
It's not your fault. It's not. It's my fault. All of this is my fault. From the day I was born.
What do you mean?
I mean, I am weird, made because some tree of the universe was cut at just the right moment as my mom was giving birth, and suddenly I have to be weird super magic kid. I always thought it was some dumb thing. I should have taken it more seriously. No. I didn't stop to think if maybe it was more dangerous. Would have appreciated Arlashna telling me about it when I was younger. Could have been aware, but I understand why she didn't.
Seems like that's just how it is for kids like us. Adults get to pick and choose what they think is important.
Yeah. People who are older than you. I am older than you, Lotus. I'm a lot older than you.
You're like 30 times older than me.
Yeah. I'm more older than you think.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm the age I said I was. I'm 79. I'm Lotus, what do you remember from the month? Anything? Do any of you remember anything?
The month that we skip?
Yeah.
I don't remember anything, but Dolus has gotten these weird, not really visions or dreams. I don't know what to call them, but I've been thinking about what that could be, and really the only explanation I can think of is maybe that's what happened to the other people, the other me, other us's during that month. But that's all.
Yeah, that's true. That's what happened to them. And I lied when I woke up back in Shasla. I lied about teleporting and not knowing what happened. I lied afterwards about not knowing what was going on and about thinking we time traveled because I remembered, because I didn't forget. I'm just another older person lying to a kid again.
But now you're telling the truth, and only the now matters.
Well, there's more truth than that, and I didn't...
Listen, my brother's in the Underdark. I think right now I can just kind of take anything anybody tells me.
Like a bandage, just rip it off like a bandage. Lotus, I made you.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sure you've wondered this whole time about why there's two of you, about how there could be two of you, about evil clones or duplicates, if they were some other version of you from another timeline or evil astral copies, but they're the originals. The Nameless, Iliac, Kieran, Twink, Socks. They're the original. I teleported us all away from that sinking ship, and there was something else out there that grabbed us. Martin and Vecnost and Starlost, and you all fought to try and protect me and everyone, because of course you did. You weren't strong enough, and we all got taken. And Martin said he saw something in all of you with how you fought, that he knew that you all would. You knew you would all understand. And so he took you, and one after one, I had to watch each of you side with him while they talked to me, studied me, tried to convince me of all sorts of things. I felt so alone, Lotus. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't think. It was just like every other time I didn't think about my magic. In the astral plane, you can think of things and make them real, and they're usually not real. They're usually not actually real, but because of what I am, I didn't want to be alone, and so I thought of you, and I made you. I made all of you. I'm older than you know, not because I'm older, but because the difference between us is bigger than you think, because you're not 2 years old. You're 2 months old. Less, actually.
Oh,
You and Dolus and Twink. Socks when he was still here. Kieran, wherever he is. You're my imaginary friends.
but we breathe and think, talk and hover.
Yeah, no,
We die
Magic.
like normal people.
the astral plane. Magic that I don't understand, that I should think about before I use it, because every time I use it without thinking about it, I make things worse. That's why this is my fault. I didn't think ahead when Twink told me that I shouldn't try and teleport everybody. I just thought I might as well.
You did it
Then
to
I-
save us, though.
If I hadn't done that, a bunch of people would have died, but so many more wouldn't have. Think about every person that the Starlost have killed since then. Tiak, the city was taken. And half of them are dead now, and the other half are working for a maniac. Socks would be alive. Both versions, or the one version, because there wouldn't be both. There'd just be one. It's all my fault. You always hated your mom because she brought you into this world. Well, you have a new person to hate.
Wow. I know what I just said, but
Yeah.
Lotus just like slides down the door and just sits on the ground.
I don't know. Your memories, they're real. They're their memories. Your memories to use. But and the memories your Dolus is seeing, those flashes, they're Iliac. Real. But I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know if now that the actual versions of you are gone, Iliac, with Twink, with Socks, with it. I don't know what's going to happen to them, to you. If we kill the Nameless, I don't know what's going to happen to you. I don't know if you're just you and will be you forever. I don't know if you're going to fade away. I don't know if you're going to slowly become them. I don't know anything because I didn't think anything through. So I'm the one who's sorry because I did this to you.
I'm going to preface. Archibald, you are the first friend I made. Somebody who was around my age. I don't think I could ever hate you.
Hated you. I'm sorry, but I did. Last few weeks, I hated seeing you.
What did she do?
You're pretty good with a knife. And a spear? Don't get me started.
I'm sorry. I know it probably doesn't mean much from me. But I'm sorry. She's done horrible things.
They're all still you guys. They're all still you, just you without anything stopping you. Just, I'm sorry if I'm jumpy around you. I will try to be aware of it.
It's okay, I get it. I didn't want to wake you up.
And I will talk to our Lashna, I'll talk to the Star Elves. I'll go back to Martin himself if I have to figure out how to make sure that you guys are. I'll make sure you're okay.
Don't go back to him. I don't know what he wants. He visited me this morning when I was sleeping.
Like immediately perks up and just. And what did he say?
He told me about Vecnost, about how to save my friend Hush.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to even the parts that are true, even the parts that are good. I know it worked. I know. He could offer you anything. He could offer you immortality. He could bring your friends back. Dolus could die, and he could offer to bring him back. And you need to not say yes, because that's how it starts. That's how it started. It started with little things. It started with treats in the cages, and then it evolved into dinners, and it talked about truths and revealing power and opportunity, and it starts good, and then you're one of them. So I don't care what it is. I don't care how good it is or nice it is. I don't care if everyone is going to die unless you say yes. Say no. Promise me you'll say no.
I promise. That's why you cannot go back to him.
Okay. Yeah,
So you have to promise that you
I
won't go
promise.
back to him.
I promise. Speaking in the moment.
Do you know what he wants?
He wants to put Vecnos back together. I don't know why. Change the world, brave new order. I don't know.
Create a new one. Start
Yeah.
all over again.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like he knew me. And like he felt familiar. Like I should know him, but I like he's from a dream I can't remember.
That happened in a dream for me as well. For the rest of the finest. It wasn't until
think-
somebody recognized it was his voice that it clicked that it was Martin.
I'll talk to the Star Elf, see if maybe there's something they can give us to keep our dreams safe. But for now, just if he shows up again, just I mean, you're gonna have to talk to him because he'll be in your dreams. Don't agree anything. And I am sorry that I did this.
I'm just happy you're in safer hands.
You should get some rest.
I'll be around if you need anything.
Thanks. I'll see you in the morning for soup, I guess. I don't know if they have anything else. They just gave me soup.
There's this sweet bread. There's a bakery.
No offense to Hush, but I feel like if I eat anything sweet, I'm gonna hurl.
We can take it slow. We have a new normal to get used to.
Alright. Good night, Lotus.
Good night, Archibald.
I'm gonna at the active party now, tell them to come back.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Breathe deep.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Y'all!
Do you understand who William Afton is now? I'm sure he's
Yeah.
got the whole FNAF lore in that time.
Did you get the FNAF lore
Oh,
on
I
your
whole-
mean,
card?
I'm gonna be real. I got some answers.
Yeah, you
Holy
got
To
fuck.
the
Yeah.
FNAF lore.
That's
Holy
great.
Shit. Okay,
We decided what we're having for dinner.
That's
Um,
great.
I beat
Marcy,
Kay
please
and
cover our
tic-tac-toe.
cameras.
Don't.
I
It's funny.
leave
It's distracting.
Archibald's room and I just go straight next door. I don't even bother knocking. I just open Hush's room. The door to Hush's room.
She's like laying down. Just, this is nice.
Hi, I need a hug. Like right now.
Okay, gets up and just, okay. Oh. Are you okay?
I just learned some very, some crazy things.
Are you okay?
I thought I could take anything that Archibald could have told me, and apparently not. I don't know if I'm okay right now. With
Go.
one of my wings, I just kind of closed the door.
Just
I like walk as I'm holding this. I just like walk over. To,
just hold her,
pulling,
like
just,
lift her up, and just walk over to the bed.
and just on the bed, just pop. We've had enough for the day. Let's rest.
No, I need to tell somebody about this because I
Who
will
said that
not
we
be
couldn't-
able to sleep.
Who said you couldn't tell me? You need to lay down.
Okay. So, you know how you were like hush, but you worried that you weren't hush because it was kind of like all aggro.
Yeah. I remember it. It was earlier.
Yeah, that was literally like 2 days ago. I'm
Uh-huh.
kind of experiencing the same thing right now.
What?
Shh, I don't want Archibald to know that I'm telling you this.
We're in my head. It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, we're in your head.
That's like,
When you're so freaked out, you forget you're talking telepathically.
We're in my brain. It's okay. I won't tell anybody.
So
Why do you think
I'm
you're someone else?
less than. So I'm supposed to be like 2 years and a few months old, like 4 or so months. This body is less than 2 months old. Archibald called us his imaginary friends. So, let me explain. Archibald is very, very magically infused. He's very, very cool. He was born when the big magic tree was cut. And so, there was one point in time we were attacked by sea serpents in the ship, and it was breaking down, and then we had to get teleported elsewhere, and then we skipped forward a month. But then during that month, Archibald had lied and said that he actually remembered everything during that, and Martin had taken all of us, the Starloss versions of us, and basically converted them to being on his side with small little things, which turned into bigger things. And then Archibald was very lonely, and then while in the astral plane, he didn't want to be lonely anymore, and then made us. So, as real as I feel, as real as I think, as real as I'm walking around doing many things with my own thoughts, my own emotions, where I'm less than 2 months old.
So, you think, or possibly, he just made you? And
Yeah,
the rest of you?
Archibald made me, Dolus, Twink, Socks, and Kieran. Way back.
What about the Starloss?
They're the original.
The Starloss are the original yous, and you're the ones that were created? Are you sure?
That's what Archibald said, and I trust Archibald.
So, wait, but you died, didn't you? You did, not the other one. You were brought back.
Yeah, we die like normal people.
So you have a soul. If you're not real, you can't have a soul, or...
I don't really know how it works because I died, but not really. I think time had taken me. He stopped my existence in that moment.
What?
And then we went to Kaeli's palace, and Kaeli sent like a message forward into the future or something.
What?
To tell Dolus to get somebody to revive me. And then I was back.
Okay. So, you are sure that you and the rest of you were created as parallels of the others, as copies. But as Dolus said to me, you are you. You have all of your memories. You do the things you do as someone who has lived as an echo. You are still you, and even if you were created by someone else, you still have done all the things that you have done, and you will continue to do the things that you do, because you are you.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you were created by Archibald, that doesn't change anything other than we now know more about the Starlost, and we knew something different about you. I never stopped being your best friend, and this will not stop you from being mine.
Mm-hmm. My existence is the same today as it was yesterday, and it will be tomorrow.
Exactly. It's okay. It's different, and knowing that about yourself, it hurts, and it's scary, and it's terrifying. But once you realize that you are still yourself, you realize that all it is just another thing about yourself.
Yeah. It's a lot to take in.
And it's gonna continue to be. And it's gonna keep on your mind for a while, but when you learn to cope with it, or somewhat, I think you should tell the others. The other two.
Mm-hmm.
He's still your brother, and Twink is still stubborn.
Twink.
Twink is still everything that Twink is. He's still a king. He's still, I think, a ruler. I don't... And the Starloss still did all that crazy things, so if that was you originally, it's not you now.
The other Starloss version of me did and is doing many awful things.
And that's not you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's never going to be you. Because whoever you are right now is who you are going to continue to be. So don't let this change you.
Archibald is worried about what may happen to us. If we've killed the other version of us, what will happen to the us that was created from his vision of who
It's
we
fine.
are, I guess.
It's fine. You guys will be fine. Socks died. But we saw Starlock Socks. If you're worried about if they die, you die. If it's vice versa, I can't imagine it's different.
Yeah. Still learning, still adapting. Still a
I don't
full person.
know. Were there any other Starloss you killed?
There was Socks, there was... Dolus was the first one, and then Twink and Westwood. All that's left is Kieran and me.
I don't know too much about the Starloss and what is all that's happening, but you guys put me back together. I got the rest of me, and I ended up fine. If this so-and-so happens, and we defeat the Starloss, you have souls, you are people. Whatever force is keeping you around, or whatever made you, I don't think they take you away.
Yeah.
You have to do now is cope with this answer. You talking to the person, the best person that has dealt with something like this.
I'm very lucky for you to be my best friend.
So am I. And I'm not worried about if someone is the real you, if they're my best. I'm not thinking about that at all, because you're you. And you're never gonna be you. And you're gonna keep being my best friend. And things are gonna be fine. You just have to learn to live with the information that you've gained.
Mm-hmm. Things are hard now, but it won't always be hard.
It'll become normal again.
We definitely have to tell Archibald this, the fact that I died and came back, and Dolus being geniified.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what Doc said.
If there was anything different, I think if there was really anything different, I think the patron would probably tell Dolus, right?
If I'm remembering right, Kaeli had told... We got back after the month. Like, we... And then Kaeli contacted Dolus and was like, hey, kill this person. I'll let you know when. And it turned out to be the other him.
Mm-hmm.
And Dolus had mentioned he saw something like he was in a cage and he was yelling at a man and his ring broke or something.
I don't know what that could mean. But maybe it's just hinting at something else. Maybe it's something with genies. I mean, being in a cage, genies tend to be trapped in places sometimes. maybe it's something around that.
Hmm.
Or I don't know. I'm just starting to kind of tap into what I learned. And maybe something I learned in the Amber can help, but I can't remember everything.
Well, I'm sure we have at least tomorrow to think about everything. I don't really know how long we're going to stay in Estelgran.
We need to wait until she recharges, and then we'll see. Recharges, restores her energy. She needs to
She
go and
has
get
an
them
orb.
till her orb is better.
Mhm.
She needs to go get them because Twink and Dolus, even though he says they are safe, they are not safe.
Yeah.
And I assume Doc is on his way. I hope. We just need to sleep through the night. Tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow, I am sure, will not be as crazy as today.
This is
I
the
hope.
new normal for us to get used to.
I think it's still gonna be crazy for a while, but tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better, and we can go out, and if everything's okay, we can go and play fetch with Petrie.
Okay.
We need to go to bed. Alina was right. We need to get used to this, and we need to rest.
Thank you.
Albert. You guys got me through this, so I can get you through this. We're not all, at this point, I guess we're not all too different at a point. I mean, Doc and Hickory are two different people.
Oh yeah.
Weird
There's
thing.
a lot I want to ask Archibald, since he's really, really powerful. But
We need to
he
rest.
was
He needs to
just
rest.
saying. Hmm.
The day is over. Let's just hope for a better day tomorrow.
Hmm.
I give her a hug and just like gets comfy in bed.
You guys have a nice hug. Get all ready for bed. Doc, you and Matthias sat down, made a camp, got all gather around the campfire, chat a little more, busted out some alcohol that was hidden away in a crate, and a nice little chit chat. And then you also laid down for bed. In the Underdark, you two eventually become invisible, become visible yet again. Uninvisible. Gotta love double negatives.
Uninvisible. Invisible.
Invisible. You guys become visible yet again. Twink finishes copying down everything. And then Twink. Spell is
I get it.
prepared.
I get up and I start like dragging my foot around in a circle, a big ass circle.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Just watch. And I start sitting down in the middle of it.
Can I help?
And give me no, I just need 10 minutes of peace and quiet.
Okay.
10 minutes pass.
And then all of a sudden I disappear. And then you see my head pop out and I go, "Come on.
What's this?
Come on."
I
And when you
What?
walk in, you see on the inside a reflective bubble. This is our hut.
Oh.
Nothing will be able to see in. I made it appear like the background behind it, so it'll appear like there's nothing here. Nothing can permeate it either.
Huh.
So we're safe in here, indefinitely, until we can get rescued, or we can go wherever we want.
Oh,
and then just do this wherever we are.
okay. This is
Twink's tiny townhome.
We can just call it Twink's Hut.
Twinktania.
I don't think we
Pizza
need to
Hut.
put tiny. I think we can just do
We
Twink's
can
Hut.
just call it Pizza Hut.
It's Twinktania.
Twinks huge hunt.
Okay. Well.
Great. So this will last until we wake up.
Yeah. Great. And could this magic be? Is sound permeating through?
Yeah, you can hear everything. You can also
Really?
feel a breeze. Kind of
I
throw your
mean-
hands up.
Can things hear us?
Oh yeah.
Goes back to whispering.
But nothing can get in, so it's not like it truly matters.
Well, okay, but what if there are magical beasts that can dispel the magic of this hut?
All right, then I just do the hut again.
What if they dispel it again?
Well, then I just do the hut again.
Okay.
Dolus steps into the hut. You guys get all your sleeping gear out.
Do you think so? The cryo. If rather than having to possibly roll for this, maybe I could have spent that hour that I was sitting watching Twink write stuff down to sort of just instead look towards the city that's built into that pillar and try and estimate on if I were to dash fly go as fast as I possibly can, how long would it take me to get there?
Yo, motherfuckers making me do math.
Yeah, I'm also gonna roll my hit die so I can get my health.
Dash fly is 100 feet per 6 seconds.
Uh-huh.
If you dash flew the entire way,
Mm-hmm.
probably take you 4 hours.
Okay. So, do we want to get to that city when we wake up? Or start heading there?
I'll be honest, that is either the best idea we could do or the worst idea we could do.
Right.
Because the people in that city might kill us.
Yeah. The alternative is stay here in the mushroom forest, I suppose.
With my tiny hut.
Yeah, with your tiny hut. I was thinking, if we wanted to get there fast, if you could make us invisible, and I flew as fast as I could and carried you, we could get there in a matter of a few hours.
That's a lot of spell slots. I don't know that I could do that for that long.
Okay. We could take a break after a couple hours.
That won't help me.
Go to bed after a couple of hours.
I don't know. That's
Well, you could, if you wanted, you could, if we wanted to do this, you could attune to my rod. It has a bunch of spell slots stored in it. If we wanted to do that. Just putting the idea out there.
I think that's just something we'll have to think about.
Yeah.
For now, we rest.
Yeah, no. Everything hurts. I got struck by lightning today.
And acid.
And acid. Oh,
And we were almost imploded.
And you
Yeah.
fought the shade.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah.
And one of you fought the shade.
And I was, I think you ran after, what's her name?
Fina.
Fina. You ran after her, but the shade, we killed it again, and it tore me apart for a bit there. Yeah.
I had faith in you guys. I kind of give him a little punch to the arm.
It kind of hurts.
That was where I got torn. But thank you. Gosh. I just hope we can get back soon.
No, I wouldn't count on it. Good night.
Damn.
Okay, sort of thought we could have a bit of a conversation there, but it's fine.
Huh? Oh, you want to talk? I'm sorry. That's my bad. I wouldn't count on it.
Go to sleep. I'll just lie down. In my head,
You lie
I'm
down.
just thinking, like, I don't know why I thought I could have an emotional conversation with him. What's wrumwith me? I really am going crazy.
You lie down, you're thinking about all of that. At one point, as you're about to go to sleep, you are sort of jogged awake by a loud, like, thump. Very deep, sort of loud thump nearby, and you have a moment of like, oh shit. And there is just a big, sort of humanoid-shaped mushroom walking around.
Aww.
Picking at things up in the canopy. Kind of like little bug eyes, no mouth. Looks almost cute the way it's kind of weird slanted little head. It's got almost like a little hunchback. It's just like looking around. Tiny. It goes to one of the cut holes that Twink made, and it makes a little sad little like, ooh, and it puts a hand on it, and the mushroom slowly like closes up. Then you see a few more of them out in the forest, just walking around. They seem decently large. They have kind of those heavy footsteps, but they're calm. They just walk around the injured little trees and the acid and stuff, and like wave their hands over it and repair it. You see a couple small ones walk around, chasing the bigger ones.
Do you think you could talk to them? He said we were shaken awake. Don't snore.
Twink's going right
see.
back to sleep.
We did these on draw at disadvantage.
Do you think you could talk to them?
What the? No. Why would I be able to talk to them?
Don't you have an ability that lets you, like a spell, to comprehend other languages?
No, yeah, not speak them.
That sucks. Why would you only have it like the one way?
I don't know. I didn't create the spell.
You guys just have this little back and forth. I mean, they're myconids. Myconids.
Yeah, we made the draw.
They're all different looking, weird, funky little guys, and they just sort of wander around the forest, living out their lives. They're all the little ones following them around. You guys eventually, they don't mess with you. They don't even come like near you or seek you out. You guys can just go to bed, safe in your little hut.
And eat those.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave. I'll gather them in a group.
I'm gonna gather
Just
them
like the
all and-
boar.
Yeah.
Yeah, these have like 30 times the HP of the boar, though. You cast Thunderwave, and they all look at you angrily.
All right, but I cast it at 4th level. Okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Good for them.
You guys lay down and slowly dip off to sleep. Doc, you, where you are, say your goodnights to Matthias. Lay down under the stars. Bundle up in your warm little... They have you very nice warm sleeping roll for you. So you eventually... You also go to bed.
And everyone deafen as I tell Lotus more things.
Back in Dawn, Hush, you go to bed. And Lotus... Everybody deafen while I no, I'm kidding.
On
Lotus,
site, Crow.
with all of the new knowledge you've learned today, you're a little shaken up. So at one point you kind of like shuffle around, being sure not to wake Hush up as you just roll enough away that you can open your notebook, your little notebook, and you start doodling. You doodle everybody Archibald, the group. You doodle Dolus a few times, trying your best to, think
Cry
of him.
quietly.
Mm-hmm. Did you just say cry quietly? Oh my god.
Would you not if you found out that you were you but not you?
I know, it's just I was just not ready.
They just came out of nowhere, really.
So, and then as you're in the middle of drawing what you think is a particularly good Dolus, you doze off to sleep, the exhaustion of the day catching up to you. And then, Lotus, you open your eyes. And you are in the same room, but Hush is not there with you.
Uh-oh.
Sitting in the seat across the room from you is the motherfucker himself.
What
Mark.
the fuck?
Everyone wants to talk with
This
Lotus.
is so bullshit.
I know.
This is not fair.
And he's just like, I know you're awake. Well, not awake, but I know you're here.
How did I know you were gonna come and talk to me again?
Because I'm a friendly guy.
Rolls over in bed.
Oh, don't be like that. You got Archibald back. You got Hush safe. Also, plenty of other citizens of Piak who you don't know or personally really have any investment in, but it's probably a good thing, right? But you lost your brother.
Mm-hmm.
I could help with that.
No, I'm okay.
I mean, communication to the Underdark is rough. Even for really powerful people, even an Archfey. I mean, hey, it's not the Feywild, it's the Underdark. But me, I've got my grubby little hands everywhere.
Yeah, maybe you should stop that.
You seem so much colder than the last time we talked.
Well, a lot's happened. I am tired.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing you're sleeping then.
My mind is here, though.
Seems like your mind is made up, too.
More or less.
Even if I help you get back your brother. And Twink, I guess, by association. I mean, I could get him back without Twink if you wanted, but that doesn't feel like your style.
And then what? You make me one of you?
But I mean, no. Do you a favor? Somewhere you do me a favor. Friends. Kind of like that nice little back and forth. Allies, companions, compatriots.
It's kind of hard being a companion with somebody who kind of wants to destroy everything.
Yeah, it's destroy everything, make new things. They're kind of synonymous in this case. It's don't. He got to you, didn't he? Kid, he told you something that really got to you. You're not you, are you? I mean, I had my theories. Suddenly there were two of you, and I don't remember the other yous getting out of my sight long enough to break away and duplicate yourselves. So I had assumed as much, but... It's rough. So there's nothing I can say to make this click. I can...
I sit up and I face him properly, still kind of bundled up. Listen. Started with small things, it got bigger, and then the other me started hurting Archibald.
It was your decision, not mine.
I wouldn't hurt Archibald.
It's amazing how swiftly the back of the camel breaks.
I am a kid. We have quite the fickle minds.
True. Here, how about this? I do this. And sitting on the bed next to you, very confused, Dolus. Dolus, you are not where you went to bed.
Why am I awake?
Yeah, you wake up, you're like, what? Huh? You're sitting up. You're just sitting next to Lotus.
I'm just sitting there blinking.
And you kind of take in the moment and you realize Lotus next to you, and then you're like, what? And then Martin is sitting across from you. Hello, how's the Underdark? On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think so far? Something trying to melt your face yet?
Can I summon Talon?
Yeah.
I summon my weapon and I immediately dash forward and I cast Eldritch Slash and I attack him.
You summon your weapon, you dash forward, and then you're sitting back on the bed again. That was very rude.
What?
I am here enabling a conversation between the two of you across vast distances and strange planar deific magic, and you try and cut my head off.
He's trying to talk to me again, Dolus.
Well, then I'm gonna let you two talk to each other. That is your brother. I'm not fucking with you this time. That's him. Go ahead, do some weird brother thing that proves you're you. Actually, trying to cut my head off is probably it, wasn't it?
What? I look down at like my body, my hands.
You.
Why?
A favor. I'm letting you talk to each other. Do I really have to just keep saying it? Talk. Do your thing. Catch up. You've been separated for several hours, which, from what I know of the two of you, is a terrible occurrence.
I'll look to Lotus. Ray, what does Lotus look like as I turn to her?
Her eyes are wide. She's still bundled up with the blankets, sitting cross-legged on the bed. And she just kind of slowly shakes her head.
I'll turn back to Martin. Well, before I do that, I just look to Lotus, and my gaze softens. Then I'll just give a little nod, and then I'll stand back up. I won't like dash or anything, and I'll
Stand
look
up
to
and you,
Martin. I'll look at Martin, and my gaze will
Harden
stiffen
again.
once more, and I just look at him. Take me back. I don't want any favors from you.
Oh, picked the wrong one from the Underdark, didn't I? How about this one, Twink? Twink, you are suddenly standing in the middle of a room with Lotus and Dolus and Martin.
It's a fucked up dream.
It's weird,
Not
right?
a dream, Twink.
A giraffe is going to show up any second.
The fuck's a giraffe?
Don't worry about it. I can get you out of the Underdark if you'd like. That's what this whole discussion is.
I said
Well-
no because
Hmm.
you would want something in return.
What do you want in return?
I just want you guys to not be such a thorn in my side.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a no for me.
God damn it. I helped you already. I helped you bring Hush back.
I don't really give a shit.
I didn't blow up the entire chasm or warn all of the people down there that you were coming so that they could murder you.
You know,
Athena
I think
already
that made me a little paranoid, truthfully. I think I wish you would have.
Oh. You're also hard to negotiate with.
No,
What
you're
about
just
you?
not offering me things I want.
Hush, you appear also. Bed next to Lotus behind Dolus. You! I helped you live again. I gave advice that helped.
I basically slap my hands over Hush's eyes.
That. What are you doing?
Don't listen to him.
Hush, it's me, Martin.
Did you just say not to listen and cover his eyes?
Oh, no, I've lost all of you, haven't I?
What is
I'm-
happening?
I'm
Why
just
am I
like-
here?
Yeah, no,
Why
I'm
is
confused
Martin
too.
here?
Can I go back to bed?
You are in bed.
Why am I so tired?
I need you all to understand.
What?
I think I just have to show you. I hate doing it, but
I don't want to see shit.
I can't see shit.
I'll take a look.
I say nothing. The 4 dialogue options in a visual novel.
No, I don't want to see shit. I can't see shit. I'll take a look.
I'm not in this scene.
It's
We just-
okay. You're being best buddies with.
Ah,
Fine.
my best friend.
If words and actions won't convince you all, I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what I'm looking for. And take it in. Really breathe it in, all right? Just don't be too paranoid. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's all going to be an extremely vivid sort of thing that I'm seeing over, but it's good. It's good. It might open your eyes.
Oh my
So
God. Hand off.
open your eyes. And then all of you are suddenly in darkness again. You know, we'll go with Dolus. Dolus. You are in bed.
Fuck.
Blankets over you.
Like in the Underdark.
Hmm?
In the Underdark bed.
No, you feel like you are in a nice, cozy bed. Kind of start to stir from your sleep. There is a green, 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 green sort of sound off next to you. Kind of open your eyes. You are in a room. Looks different than what you're used to. It's not stone and it is this strange material you're not familiar with, and you are in a very comfy bed, thick comforter over you, and there is a strange device on the nightstand blinking away and making that obnoxious sound.
Bro's trying to isekai us. Oh my
We're
god.
getting
The door
these.
opens. Your door opens. And in leads Noah. Do you mind real quick, as Socrates steps in to get Dolus to shut up his alarm because he's
Okay, so it's socks. It's socks. Okay, got it.
Yeah, Sock, do you wanna
I thought this was my room.
I thought
Like,
it was
where's no one
literally
going in
me
my
because we
room?
were making
No.
the joke about the isekai.
Noah,
Yeah.
Noah, Socks, your roommate's alarm has just been going off for 20 minutes, and you are both going to be very late for work if he doesn't get up.
Dolus, please, immediately get up. We have to go. What? We have to go. We are going to be late.
Oh, come on.
Would you?
You are-
He grabs your shit, like he grabs your arm and like kind of tugs
Get
at
off of
you.
me.
What's your problem?
Across the room at the other bed, because naturally, of course. Lotus, you kind of stir and you look over. You see Dolus. You see Socks. You
Lotus, can you?
get strange space.
I pick up this strange device on the nightstand.
How are you alive? Where are we?
What do you mean? It's get up, and he opens the curtain.
Socks walks over, he opens this curtain. This whole wall is a window. And as he opens the curtain and the sun shines in, you guys look out over a massive city. Silver and glass stretching as far as the eye can see as the sun rises. You guys don't know where you are, but it's very strange and seems almost right. And that's where we're going to end our session today.
Bro took us to real life New York City.
Welcome to the Chrysler Building, baby. No.
What the fuck, man?
Thank you guys so
Bro
much for
made the
watching.
modern day
This has been
Buchanan.
fantastic. This is a great session. I think there was plenty of good up and down. Y'all didn't get melted by a dragon, so honestly, that's pretty positive.
Dude, I was sitting there thinking to myself, we could have took that dragon.
We could have took that dragon.
It's because you're tired.
Man, when you said 48, I was like, oh, he's a bitch. Like, I was like, we could have took that fight.
I rolled all minimum damage.
No, it was pretty chunky dragon. All right, we will see you guys next time on Starlost Seas. You can check us out Mondays, except for the first Monday of every month. If you are reeling from that lovely cliffhanger and just really want to talk about it with people, there's obviously the comments below, but you can also check out the links down below and come to our Discord for a super awesome community where everybody talks about episodes, does fan art, and also does just a bunch of other random things. You've been into Discord server before, and if you haven't, ours should be the first. Anyways, can't wait to see what happens next.
Use code STARLOST at Dice Goblin or go buy some of our merch.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have merch. Go check it out. I like it. All right. Bye-bye.